Welcome to the Love Government. I'm Dennis Leary, and we are doing a series of videos called Sex Cards. We are now on the 31st card of 52. This is the structure of love as we present it. And it is called Animal. And we are now taking a journey in the suit of life. The first card in the suit of life was the cell, mineral cell, then plants, and now we're at animals. So it's minerals, plants, and animals. And that is called the three of life, because it's the third card in the life suit. These are all aspects of ourselves. We are cells, certainly. We are plants. We eat plants. And now we come to animal. We are animals. Basically, we're animals. 98% or more, 98.4%, they say, of our genes are the same as the genes of a chimpanzee. And a chimpanzee is definitely an animal. So we're an animal, and we have an overlay of rationality and spirituality. But we're grounded on this earth because of our animal nature, and animal nature means sex, animal sex, and we do animal sex. The card on the positive side is care. We care for animals. On the negative side is we kill animals. This notion takes a little bit of unraveling to get at what is important here. The animals are with us because we invite them in. So the animals are participating in these type of ceremonies that we're doing. The Indians or the Aboriginals, when they saw the wild animals, they connected parts of themselves which was portrayed by the animal, indicating again we have animals in us. Now, a very terrible thing happened to us, to our species. And it goes way, 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 way back. And it's something that is very deeply ingrained in our culture and in our mentality. And that is that we started to kill animals at some point. Which implies there was a point when we did not do that. When we were young, in our species, 100,000 years ago, in the tropics in Africa, we appeared among the animals, but we did not kill them. We related with them. They were around, they were curious about us, we were curious about them, we learned from each other, but we did not kill them. This shows up in the commandment, which is a distant echo of a truth in the love culture, and that is, do not kill. It meant, really, do not kill animals. But we did, and say this has roots way, way, millions and millions of years ago. But when we appeared on the scene, that was our instructions. That was the manual of instructions, the operating instructions that we came with, is do not kill animals. Why? Because you are an animal yourself. So by the laws of karma and of cause and effect, you kill animals, you're killing yourself. They have blood like you do, so don't do that. But we did it anyway. And patriarchal men started to do it. First with small animals, killing like this, kill them, kill them. Why? Why? It went against the grain. And it was... they wanted to do it because of the power. They had power, but they exerted the power over the animals. And when they made them bleed, they could do what women did and didn't die. Women bled every month and did not die. So men were jealous. They wanted to do that too. And they wanted to get that blood rush and that power. So by killing an animal, you get that. And then if you eat the animal, it's blood-soaked flesh, then you get to be like that. And it's a corrupt system. It's very corrupt. It it was that was the thing that is bringing our species down. It's a slippery slope from killing animals to killing other men. And now we make killings in all kinds of ways. But it all started with the killing of animals. That's why the commandment was, do not kill animals. They should have said animals, then it would have been clear. It's debatable, what that means, but that's our take on it. So today, we're killing animals by the millions. Think slaughterhouses, pens, corrals, experimenting labs, zoos, circuses. It's a huge animal abuse that's ingrained in our culture. Lots of money behind it, lots of addictive things behind it. But it's a form of killing ourselves, and we're doing it regularly. And then we wonder why we're spinning out of control, or we're so unhappy, or we're so in the mess we're in. It all started with killing. And I blame the men, first of all. Now, some of the men resisted it, and it started very slowly, but men went from lovers to killers. And that's what we have today. If you look closely at the way our society operates, it's a killing system. We make killings by our money. And we certainly make killings directly through our military police state. And we kill ourselves. And we don't realize it. We develop a tolerance. That is brought out by this card on the negative side. There's 10 swords, Roman crosses, crucifixion symbols, crucifying people with this type of a cross. And there's a person lying, bleeding dead there. Now on this side is a king holding a sword up, a sword of protection. He is protecting the system, and that's what men should be doing today. But their brains have been so bleached out by animal eating and killing that they no longer can think clearly. But we're advocating vegan diet. Don't eat or kill animals or their products. Don't eat it because it's killing you, and it's bleaching your brain. It's snatching your brain cells away. Don't do it. Don't do it. But people don't believe it. Now here's where the pedal hits the metal. That's the hard side of animal abuse. But there's a whole soft side that enables the hard system to work. And here's where I say where people take offense. And that is pethood. Pethood is my pet peeve, but there's a serious side to it. Pethood is the soft side of the animal abuse coin. Because pethood makes a slave out of a pet. Animal, horses, dogs, cats, etc. You're enslaving a whole animal nation. What you do to one, you do to all. But it looks so nice. It's all nice. This is, Grandma Jones down the street has her little pet poodle, and she loves it so much. And how can you talk like that? What's she supposed to do? Kill the animal? No, we're not saying that. We're saying in principle, it's a destructive practice that Grandma Jones is contributing to the hard side of animal abuse, and she doesn't realize it. That's how patriarchy grabs you by the balls and you don't know it, or grabs you by the tits and you don't know it. By reason of the language and the cultural things, the hooks in the culture. So what's going on with pethood? It's an attempt to meet neurotic human need by enslaving another species. We can't get the love naturally from within ourselves. We don't feel it bubbling up anymore inside of ourselves. We're not sharing in a group context. And therefore we have to seek some compensated, devious, roundabout way of getting love. And that the animals are a perfect setup for that because they're trained to follow a master or a mistress. They're a herd animal. And so they will bond with the human. And so therefore the human gets to enslave them and tell them what to do and take out their frustrations on the animal and make them a slave, obedient, and meet their sick, erotic needs. And it's not just them, it influences the whole culture that way. Plus the fact that it corrupts sex. These animals, say a little doggy or something, is subliminal under the threshold sex that's happening. People talk to their dog like it's a lover. They talk baby talk or lover talk to the dog. They eat with the dog. They sleep with the dog. They treat the dog as a person. It's a sublimated lover. It's having sex with an animal, but under the covers. And then people hear, well, if I talk like this, people are horrified. Oh, it's terrible. Don't say that. How can you say that? You're crazy. What planet are you from? It's stupid. It's crazy. And then I would get all kinds of personal attacks from it. I'm a sexual pervert or something. I don't know. All kinds of things. If I say that, because pethood is an addiction. It's a deep, deep addiction. Almost as deep as food. And so when you bring up ideas like this, you're attacking, in their mind, their whole system, and their life is at stake. Their life is all tied up with that pet. And yet it's so culturally acceptable that it's interpreted falsely as love. I get love from that animal. What are you talking about? You're crazy. I get so much love from that animal. And I give so much love to that animal. Yeah, you do. But it's neurotic. It's out of order. There isn't the proper separation there. It's all mixed up, confused, and it's a very deep addiction. But somebody has to tell the truth about this matter and bring up the underlying dynamics. Because as long as a mass of people do that kind of action, it's killing love. It's killing genuine, healthy sex. And then we're killers. And even if people are not having pets themselves, but are sympathetic to the idea, that's still part of the process. And it leads to the really hardcore stuff. Two sides of the same coin. So the love government speaks the truth to power, and the power lies with the people. It's the masses of people that are doing something that enables the evil to continue. So we are like this. We care about the animals. And by the way, the animals are here participating with us. The feedback I'm getting from them is that, yeah. And even some of the pets, yeah, tell the truth, even though it hurts. And don't do this. Go into this system, the killing system. So we thank all of you who are participating. We thank the animals for being here. The free animals, those magnificent creatures, when they're free, out in the wild. And that we want to respect and honor. So we thank them also. And we gather all of this information and energy and these signs into some kind of a format, some kind of a ritual, some kind of a ceremony. And let's use this one. We end with this. This is the vulva sign. This is the aura sign. And it opens and closes. And this is where all life comes from. So we open up that sign and we shed our fears and anxieties, and we give life